Well, hello everyone. This is Dr. Clarence Brown, founder of Metaboltech, helping you transform your life and your health one meal, one day at a time. So one of my other favorite topics to discuss with my patients is sugar. Sugar is one of the most deadly and damaging processed foods that is on the market right now. Sugar is, to me, right above salt even in terms of how it adversely affects your body and your physiology. What we have here is a sugar cane. The sugar cane is where the white sugar that most people have in their homes, the white sugar was extracted from the sugar cane. The sugar cane has all of the magnesium, the B vitamins, the enzymes that our bodies need to digest the sugar inside. But what we've done is we've extracted the sugar from here, we've processed it, and we've packaged it in a 5-pound bag, and we sit it on the shelf in the store to increase shelf life and profit. But again, when we consume that, our bodies don't know how to properly metabolize those. And so it wreaks havoc on our immune system and especially the liver. And once the liver goes, your whole body is in trouble. And sugar is a huge contributor to immune diseases and to sickness here in the United States. Another bad sugar is high fructose corn syrup. There are some countries that don't even allow high fructose corn syrup on their soil. Many of the US based companies, the processed foods companies, they have to have different formulas for the United States, for Europe, for Australia, for different countries, because some of the ingredients that we allow here in the United States, other countries don't allow, and high fructose corn syrup is one of those. High fructose corn syrup has already proven to be extremely damaging to your immune system and to your liver. So when you go shopping, if you find any products that have high fructose corn syrup, do not buy them. Leave them on the shelf. Read the ingredients in every single thing that you buy from now on. It's great to look at the nutrition facts, but right underneath the nutrition facts, the ingredients will be listed. Read the ingredients for everything you buy. If you see high fructose corn syrup in there, any processed sugars, do not buy them. They wreak havoc on the body. And the artificial sweeteners are extremely deadly, and it breaks my heart to hear so many physicians recommending to people to use the artificial sweeteners, whether it's aspartame or saccharin or the sucralose. Those artificial sweeteners, they actually wreak havoc on the body and the immune system. And for people who have some type of metabolic syndrome, for example, diabetes, they're told, oh, sure, you can go ahead and consume the artificial sweeteners. Please do not, because it breaks your immune system down and it makes your body much worse than it was before. Most times, and I'm sure that a lot of us know people who, when they started eating artificial sweeteners, they started gaining weight. The reason is because the body is very intelligent. Our bodies are extremely intelligent. And when we consume an artificial sweetener, what the body will do is it'll create fat cells to store the toxins from the artificial sweeteners. And so some people, they'll buy, diet this, diet that, sugar-free this, sugar-free that. And when they consume them, the body is creating fat cells to store the toxins from that, and those people start to gain weight. So it's actually doing the opposite of what it's supposed to. Those sugars are very deadly. Please leave them alone. One sugar that I highly recommend to people is stevia. Stevia is a very safe sugar. You can buy drops. You can also buy it in packets. And in the drops, you can also purchase it flavored. And when you purchase it flavored, you can make your own soda, for example. So what you would do is you would get club soda and pour your club soda into a glass with ice, of course, because the carbonated beverages that we consume, again, those sugars, they are killing us. They're sending us to a premature grave. So you take your stevia, and again, you can buy this flavored. So if you want to make a cream soda beverage, you can buy the vanilla flavored stevia, or if you want to make an orange flavored beverage, buy the orange flavored stevia. Take 1 to 4 drops. You can sweeten it to your likeness. Don't go overboard. So that was already 1 drop. 2, 3, 4. And you can stir this. And again, sweeten it to taste, but you don't want to go overboard. No, this will not spike blood sugar, so it's great for someone that has diabetes. but you still don't want to go overboard with sugar because it's healthy, okay? Everything in moderation. Nice cocktail. This is delicious. It's just club soda and stevia. That's it. Very healthy beverage for you. Doesn't give you any of the chemicals or the bad ingredients that you find in the other carbonated beverages that are sold in stores. Now, one of my other favorite sweeteners in the entire world is raw honey. Here's the thing with honey. Okay, you do not want to heat the honey too much. So for example, if you are consuming tea, you don't want to add the honey right when the water is still too hot. Let the water cool down and then add the raw honey, because the heat will kill some of the enzymes, and it's some of the enzymes that have amazing beneficial properties in our bodies, okay? So raw honey is great to use, not the little bear that has the honey in it that's on the shelf in your local grocery store. That's not the one you want. You want a raw honey. Now, my favorite honey to use though is not just the regular raw honey. It is a honey called Manuka Honey. This stuff is amazing. It is very difficult to find in retail stores or in local health food stores, so I buy mine online. And this honey, Manuka Honey, it comes from New Zealand. And this honey is one of the only natural substances in nature that has been proven and researched to kill MRSA and VRE. And those are very bacteria and very strong bacteria and antibiotic resistant bacteria. And guess what? This one honey found in nature has been shown, proven time and time again, to completely destroy MRSA. This honey is being used now in wound clinics around the world. There is a university in New Zealand that is strictly dedicated to studying Manuka honey. I mean, that's how amazing this stuff is. There's a university that just focuses on research with Manuka honey. How amazing is it? How amazing is that? What you want to look for, this is great for wounds. It is a great antibacterial substance. What you want to look for is Manuka honey that is minimally 16 plus. It actually goes from like 2 plus all the way up to like 30 plus. But for the antibacterial properties, either on top of wounds or even when you drink it with tea, you can still drink it with tea, but again, you don't want to heat it too high. This honey right here, you want between 16 plus to 18 plus. That's where you get the antibacterial properties. For those of you who know the story of my grandmother, when she had diabetes, she had 2 toes that really should have been amputated because they were severely infected. She had gone to the doctor and they wanted to amputate, and quite honestly, they really should have, because it was really bad. And the infection would have kept spreading up her foot. But I asked the doctor to just give us another week because I wanted to try out this Manuka honey because I had been doing research on it already. So her doctor said yes. And so we tried this honey, and within the first 24 hours, the color started coming back to her toes. And I actually have pictures of all this stuff. And each day that we looked at the toe, it was getting better and better and better. And after maybe a couple of days, I went back and I checked the wound. The honey had actually separated the infection and it had attached it to the top of the scab that was on her toe. And so the scab came up and you got to see the fresh tissue on the toe. We kept the honey on there. The infection completely left. She did not have to have her toes amputated. The infection was completely gone just from using this Manuka honey right here. So again, 16 plus to 18 plus is great for wound care and for internally antibacterial issues. You can go online, you can Google Manuka honey and see all of the potential benefits on it. It's amazing stuff. So I have put together a bunch of free videos for you to learn and to be trained on how to transform your health. So please go to www.metaboltech.com, sign up for those free videos, and learn how to transform your life one day at a time with your food. So until next time, this is Dr. Clarence Brown, wishing you peace, blessings, and love. And no matter what your health goals are, help is on the way.